some traders in the north are currently feeling the heat and effects of road closures just a week after the roads were closed. It was just last week when news of roads being shut against northerners surfaced on the internet. According to credible news source, trucks conveying foods from the north were stopped and returned back to the northern states from where they came. The trucks, which formerly ply the north to the eastern part of the country, were faced with opposition when angry youth took over the roads and mounted a roadblock. The youth demanded that the trucks conveying the goods turn back to the direction from where it loaded the goods. The traders have since lost a huge amount of money because of that action. The traders lamented that the action is causing them a huge loss as their goods are mostly perishable goods, thus causing them to go bad. On the issue of taking the goods to nearby countries to sell, they complained that the goods taken to those countries are bought very below prices, and due to the fact that those countries already have those produce, they are forced to either gift them out or abandon the goods. The traders, especially those who sell perishable goods, have reportedly lost a whopping sum of 10 billion naira. You can imagine. And I said it. I said those people are not even as rich as Nigeria. All those countries, they are smaller countries, and the quantity of those things they bring to the south alone, those people cannot even buy it. And just like they said, they have something of that nature. They are going to sell it at lower price. The kind of money they make in the southern part of the country, they can't even dare it. And that's why, because they say they produce food, and yet their people, their children are hungry. They are always on the road begging for food. They've transferred all their children to the southern part of the country, and they are the ones holding this country back. And it's, and they now see the reactions of the southerners, that they don't care. After all, you are not giving it for free. They will still get their money and use their money and get it somewhere else. I don't just understand whether the things are perishable or they are losing money. It is inconsequential. That is their own headache. That is their own headache. And Nigerians should be careful. Southerners especially should be careful. Well, eat your pepper and tomatoes that will spoil within 8 days. The North has not started counting their losses. They forget that their products are all perishable. They will beg to bring their goods down south and it will be rejected. Well, red oil rice is still very much palatable. Yes, so the price just came down from 22k to 24. I can to 13k as of today. Okay, 24 to 22k, and it has come down. Okay, they have not seen anything yet. Then go smell pepper. It is now time for the south to block any food from the north. You know one thing, if this thing had happened, from the southern part of the country, you would have seen police to say, oh, you have no right to block anybody, this and this and this and that, let people go, the freedom of whatever movement, freedom of doing business anywhere. But you saw that the police, they kept quiet. If it were to be the other way around, the police would have gone there to say, let them go, let people go, you don't have rights to do this, because that is, in a way, a protest which they will never allow. But they allowed it, and we didn't hear any single statement from the northern parts of the country, from those their leaders. No pim from their mouth. Well, these northern traders have not seen anything yet. Let the south boycott their produce. We can do with what we have in the south. It is only changing our taste. We were told that they have taken the produce to neighboring countries. We can survive on our own. It is even dangerous to accept them back because the supplies could be poisoned. Okay, and you think that they can do that overnight? I'm a southerner. We don't cooperate. We never cooperate. Southeast depends solely on trade. Southwest on petroleum. Rest nothing. Agriculture is the least of their problems. More like the mercantilist states. I'm so ashamed of them. How will they pick when their lands have been built on refineries, estates, and all manner of industry, but no agriculture? You must be joking with this your statement. Well, go and start farming now. That is the only way out to go and not to depend on the person that doesn't care about you, just assuming it's another civil war, and they block food from uh block you from food, or block you food from you. What would not be the outcome? No, we have what it takes to survive. This is an eye opener. Northerners can't survive without us, and it is clear now. Let them go and sell their perishable stuff outside the country, and on your way bandits would carry you. Parasite, you can't survive without us. Close your road for the next 7 months. 1 week is too small. What they have is tomatoes, not stone. So let's see how it goes. The South must put on its thinking cap. They must put on their thinking cap and ensure that all the goods from the North are not allowed to be offloaded in any market in the Southwest, especially if and when they decide to allow the commodities to come down to South. We will soon know who is feeding who. The Southwest must boycott the boycottables. Let them carry all the cattle to neighboring countries, including onions, pepper, tomatoes, and whatever, and allow the Southwest to suffer. 1 more week of blockade and a very serious uprising will erupt from the North, in the North against the North. I dey enjoy this drama. South can survive without all these goods from the North. Our land is so blessed by God for any food stuff. Let's go and farm and comot now they put fuel for fire, make peace reign before hunger go kill us for South, because e don start. Things are gradually unfolding, very very unfolding. Our people are not smart. What is 10 billion naira compared to human lives lost in Shasha market? You can imagine. Okay, those your Boko Haram and bandits killed every day, are they to be compared to with the few people who are erroneously killed in Ibadan? Not supporting killing of anybody, but why are you so particular about Ibadan killings and forget about the ones going on every day in your backyard? Was any woman casualty recorded there? Okay, they are just rehearsing. They should wait for part 3 because the movie still continues. Sometimes people need to think before they act. Una go hear wine. I encourage them not to change their mind of bringing those goods to the South. Let's see how they will preserve it. We in the South, very soon we will adjust, because what the North are boasting not to bring to the South are the things we can grow. Some of them in South, and we have alternatives to some, and we can import other too. My father says that when you beat the head, eyes will also cry. Okay, when you're being pushed to the wall, of course, you don't even need anybody to tell you that this is the next action you need to take. So, guys, let's hear your opinion concerning this.